We have alienated TV, women over 30 hitting the wall hard, and the ugly truth about dating as a leftover woman.
Gotta be real with you guys.
When guys in their late 20s spend their weekends going to nightclubs and hooking up with 18-year-olds.
You look like clowns.
Jealous.
She looks like she's in her mid to late 20s, but she's already noticed that the men her age seem to prefer younger women.
Yay!
But is this true? And if so, why?
The reason 18 and 19-year-olds are more attractive than 25-year-olds is because they've been through less dick. I'll say this right here on the internet. I don't give a People will sit there and go, oh, you can't say that. Yes, I can. A 19-year-old is more attractive than a 26-year-old woman, and I'll tell you why. Because that 26-year-old has talked to more guys, been to the club more times, been more places, been and dumped more times, more arguments, more heartbreak, more bull, more mess for me to clean up.
I mean, is that really a controversial take when the woman whose video we watched prior literally said the same shit in Womanese? Wow.
Damn! So a woman in her mid-20s is likely to have more personal baggage.
What a floozy.
As a result, there's probably going to be more mess for a man to clean up. Maybe this explains why, when a woman reaches 30, her dating options, along with many other things, begin to dry up.
Not my problem.
Dating in your 30s? Be like, there's plenty more fish in the sea.
You serious?
The sea.
That's a good one.
This is sometimes referred to as the Epiphany Phase. She's at the crossroads of acknowledging her decaying sexual market value and impending date with the wall. The wall, of course, being the threshold at which most women realize their lessened capacity to sexually compete with the next generation of women.
No way!
30 years old is the general age women typically hit the wall.
Deal with it, you babies.
And honestly, I don't know if men have caught on to this yet, but like, our standards have risen and they're going to keep rising. So those old tricks, those old games you used to run, it's not going to work anymore. The only thing that's going to work is that you get therapy, you grow, you fix yourself, because we don't.
So she's past her 30 and her entire shtick is men are the issue, not me. You got to grow up. You got to go to therapy as a man because it's your problem. You can't see my value past 30 years old. You peg.
Give a anymore, okay? We're out here making money, running circles around you clowns, and it's just not gonna happen. So until you decide to look in the mirror and check yourself, okay, we don't want anything to do with it because the dick isn't that great. Y'all are not even emotional.
Look at her. Look at her. Look. Tattoos, right? Tattoos. Complaining about being pumped and dumped, right? The D isn't that good. She's past 30, trying to date. Nobody's trying to commit to her because of all the damage, right? It's like they're all going down the same path. And they can't accept it until it starts happening to them. And they got to double down on the bad mistakes they made. And then they blame men. It's all men's fault that I essentially got passed around and let every single dude hit. I'm chasing men I can't lock down that every woman's chasing. Not my fault. It's the man's fault. He's immature. He needs to go to therapy. There's something wrong with him for exercising his options the way I was when I was 20 years old. Why should this man exercise all his options after he's worked so hard to get there?
Emotionally intelligent, you can't pay a bill. What can you do?
This is an example of a woman who's not realized she's hit the wall and she's hit it hard.
Bingo.
You are the common denominator in all your relationships. You are what you attract. Value attracts value. And trash sticks to trash.
I like it!
If you can't pay a bill, you better bring the emotion and bring the dick. If you can't bring the dick, you better bring the emotion and bring a bill. You gotta pick one. You can't be missing all three.
And see, she's telling on herself. The kinds of men I dated provided none of those three things. Why did I put up with such a bum, a loser? Come on, dude. Tell on yourself more, please. She's literally screaming and yelling about the men she chooses to hook up with that are bums. She chooses bums.
What the do you think this is? It's one thing if we didn't have high standards because we're not pulling our own weight, but we are pulling our own weight. Half these women out here, no! Period, point blank, we have built our own table.
This is coming from a lady that can't even brush her hair. Remember, a table without legs is just a board. By and large, men don't care about a woman's career, finances, or her achievements.
Who the hell cares?
She stayed in the casino for too long and has become jaded and bitter.
That's nasty.
She should have cashed in her chips many years ago. She's now praying for an unlikely and winning hand.
Full house!
Meanwhile,
my name is Erin. I am 40 years old, never been married, and I coach women on how to date.
I'm 40 years old, never married. I'm going to coach women on how to date.
emotional damage.
Let's hear this shit.
It's possible to give good advice, even if you yourself can't follow it. But you set a bad example, and people won't take you seriously.
Never.
Like an out-of-shape personal trainer, or a dentist with rotten teeth.
Pretty crazy, huh? I've gotten a lot of for it. People think that because I'm not married that I shouldn't help other women date.
Bruh. Goddamn right.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not here trying to tell people how to have a successful marriage. Lord knows, I don't know anything about that one.
This is the problem with dating coaches. They don't require real training or qualifications.
What?
Anyone can decide to be a dating coach and then charge desperate people tons of money for their so-called expertise.
However, I would much rather take a dating advice from somebody who spent 20 years in the trenches making all the mistakes and doing all the things wrong and then figured out how to do it better than somebody who only dated a handful of people and got married and has been married for God knows how many years.
That's all you need to hear.
What the
So by doing everything the wrong way, she thinks she has a good handle, at least on what not to do.
Clever girl.
There is a logic to this. But her view would carry more weight if she herself was now married.
Sure, they probably know something, but they don't know what I know when it comes to dating. I've experienced it all, I've done it all.
She's the village bicycle.
I've made all the mistakes.
Perfect.
And now I coach women so that way they don't make the same mistakes that I did. They're able to get to where I'm at faster and easier. And they don't have to go through all the bull that I've been through.
Bruh.
That's why I coach women in dating.
Everyone's had a ride.
Why would someone want to get to where she is at all, let alone faster?
Who's got the football?
Father Time came to collect a long time ago, and unfortunately for her, she's now a leftover woman.
That's what the kids call epic fail.
Somebody referred to me the other day as an older lady.
Pause. It says when you hit that age, 50 plus. We can't even say they're older women. That's offensive now because they're 50 plus. Can't. You just can't, boys. Here we go. We're going to get sold on how Miss 50, Miss Grandma over here. Let's see. I have to hear what she says.
Older lady? I don't want to be an older lady. Please refer to me as a queen-ager. Thank you.
What the fuck? You heard it here first. Queen-ager. Queen-ager. That's how we're going to rebrand 50 years old.
Nope.
No, you're old. Period.
There are a lot of studies on this, but it's broadly agreed that 35 is the age when humans are perceived to no longer be young anymore. So describing a woman in her 50s as an older lady is perfectly fair. I'll leave one of the studies to this below.
Okay, ladies, want to know what dating in your 40s is like?
Brutal.
She's more likely to be in her early 60s.
After bad online date after bad online date, finally find a decent guy. We're ready to go to the next step, get a hotel room by the beach, and last night, do the necessary things, do the plucking, do the shaving. Today, 2 o'clock, day of, send a text. I send the text saying, all right, you getting excited? You ready to go? Insert PS excuse here. Nope, can't go. Sorry, something came up. Okay, that's great. When did you find out? Oh, 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago when the young thing half your age said yes.
2 hours ago? Lice. So, sure hope I can cancel the hotel. Nope, can't. Had to cancel an hour before. Yep, now I'm stuck with the bill. So, guess I'm off to the hotel by myself.
Her positive response to rejection has to be admired. But when a lady hits the wall hard, this is what happens.
And these are your boss babes of the future right here, see? In their little work attire. Get in the bag, sis. Men ain't shit. Collecting dogs and cats. Don't have a family. That's for slaves. That's emotional baggage. And this is what's left, dude. This is what awaits. They're on TikTok schooling younger women what dating 50, 60 looks like. Lonely. You get left on red all the time. You get told to get hotels. The guy won't even get the hotel. He's telling your old ass to get the hotel now. Yeah, get a hotel by the beach. I might show up. Oh, wait, the 25-year-old chick just messaged me. I'm going to have to cancel 2 hours before. Boy, oh boy.
Her ability to negotiate with men reduces significantly.
Sad face, sad face, sad face.
And lying about her age won't have helped her.
Later.
But you want to roll with the big dogs? Then it's time to get some therapy, honey. It's really that simple.
Shut your pie hole! We're working here!
Holy hell. Dude, the damage post 30 is absolutely tremendous. When you can't snag the men you're really attracted to anymore, I don't know what that has to do with your ego, because you used to pull that kind of man. Now you're left to pick up like the crumbs of men. And the crumbs of men don't even respect you anymore, don't want to deal with you. Nuts, dude. Imagine the ego hit